Thank you, Speaker. My question is for the Minister of Education. First, I want to thank the Minister for the recent announcement that the government is promising funds to purchase a site for a high school in the town of Wasaga Beach. I don't do that often, so. Mr. Speaker, officials with the town of Wasaga Beach and I believe the community has the population numbers to justify a secondary school. The town expects significant growth in the next few years. In addition, the town is currently planning a major downtown development project. All signs point towards the community needing a high school in the near future. So I ask, Mr. Speaker, will the government fund a high school in Wasaga Beach if asked to do so by the local school board?
Thank you. Minister of Education.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I want to thank the member opposite for this very important question. Mr. Speaker, we recognize that the Wasaga Beach community is growing, and so are the adjacent communities. And so the community in Wasaga Beach would be a good fit for a secondary school in the near future. Now, I understand that the Simcoe County District School Board will need to plan for additional secondary capacity in the foreseeable future, and I want the member opposite to know that I have been in contact with the town and the board on this very important matter. It is important to note, however, that decisions regarding pupil accommodations are the responsibility of locally elected school boards, and it is also my understanding that the school board currently has a property designated for a secondary school in the development lands of the town of Wasaga Beach. But this plan has not yet been registered with the town, and so my ministry is prepared to provide Simcoe County District School Board with provincial funding to assist with this acquisition.
Supplementary.
I thank the back to the Speaker. Back to the Minister. I thank the Minister very much for that answer. Wasaga Beach, as you know, has waited a long time for a high school. A new elementary school for the community is being planned right now, and I thank you for that. That will give us 4 elementary schools, but no high school. So, Mr. Speaker, the Mayor, Council and residents of Wasaga Beach want to know if there's anything else the Minister can do to help make this project a reality.
Thank you, Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, again, we know that this community is growing, and that's why we have expanded the number of projects a board can submit from 8 to 10 to better meet the needs of local communities. And we recently announced more than $10 million in funding for an elementary school and childcare spaces in Wasaga Beach, which was so needed, and I'm happy to say that we were able to do that. We are open to accepting a proposal by the board for funding of a high school site. My ministry is prepared to provide the Simcoe County Board with provincial funding to assist with the acquisition of this designated secondary school site as soon as it is ready. It is my request that the town and the board take all the necessary planning steps to secure the site as soon as possible. And it is my hope that the board and the town will work together and have a collaborative discussion in planning for a new secondary school in Wasaga Beach community and in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.